Give me a second. Looking something up. Guess what we're going to talk about again? We're going to talk about the three gates again in a little bit. And of course, we'll talk about A Course in Miracles, and we're going to talk about forgiveness, and we're going to talk, maybe do some breath work. Who do we have here? Hey, the Jamulets. Dottie, how are you? Celine is here. Hey, Celine. He says, good morning, Yogi Eric. Good morning, Celine. Good morning to you. Good evening for me. It's definitely evening for me. It's late afternoon for everyone else. But because I'm weird, I got confused. Was waiting in the old live stream. Easy thing to happen, you know. Let's see. Daddy says I'm good. It's been a while. It has been a while, but it's nice to see you. And let's see. Hey, Ray. I see on Facebook you're getting some work done on your van, though. There you go. We got a pinned message. See, it says, Yogi Eric, how are you? See, I'm doing pretty good. I'm coming off of an emotional high from this afternoon's live stream. Just it was a love fest. Everyone reaching out to each other. It's actually a beautiful, beautiful experience. Let's see. Sniper says, I don't have a soul. I am a soul. I have a body. C.S. Lewis. I love C.S. Lewis. Runner Boy says, same subjects. I mean, friends. And it says, those roommate gates have been helping me a lot, Eric. So, let's see. Roommate says, I noticed a drink when life is. It's definitely a coping mechanism. Maybe not the best. What's up, Skits? Hey, Cat. Cat says I was in the wrong room too. What if that's my fault? Which one were you in? The one for tomorrow morning? I have two set up. Runner Boy says, hey, Rippy, drink water. So here's the important thing not to overlook. Skits, there I got a ski badiddle. Hey, Maddie, how are you? Miss Yogi, my friend. Maddie, it's nice to see you. I had you up and running today. So those three gates. It's great for, hey, T. Big Al, how are you? And Chris is here. Mama Chris, Nature's Dog Realms is here. T says, by all, see in Yogis. Wait a minute. You're not in Yogis? Maddie says, I'm good. Thank you. How are you, Miss Yogi? I'm doing good, Maddie. How's Chloe? Good says, get in. Hope you're well. Hi, Selena. All right, everyone's saying hi to everyone. Kat says, Yogi, you have one scheduled April 2nd, 5:25. Which one is this? I'm so confused. I'm confusing myself. That's not good. Let's see if I can fix that. Much apologies. All right. I'm going to fix that. That should be the 3rd. And it should be for 5 a.m., 5 p.m., 5 a.m. Sorry. There you go. But hey, on the positive side, I already have people showing up for my 5 a.m. live stream tomorrow morning. One step ahead of the game. Chris is saying hi to everyone. Manny says hey to T. Rand says, I mean, at this point, pretty much drunk half the time. So, how do you feel about that? You okay with it? Or do you feel like maybe, and no, no pressure either way. Do you feel like maybe uh, some change might happen, should happen, or could happen? Chris says hi to all. Kat says Andy might still be in there. Don't lock him in. Let's see. Hey, could anyone do me a huge favor? I don't know if I can get over there. Let me try. I don't want Danny to be waiting there for me. But I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can get there without activating it. All right. Brownie Boy says, guys, sleep is a scam. Sleep is half of the time. So you don't sleep, you don't get more time. So if you don't sleep, you get more time. I sleep about 5 hours a night, more or less. Hey, I was hanging out. Our brand new friend, the Home Slice and Skillet show. Fun channel. I hope you guys get a chance to go over there. I hope earlier this afternoon that you guys hung out. Also, our friend Nikki Lee mentioned she was over there. She mentioned she needs watch hours. So if anyone would like to give some watch hours to our friend Nikki Lee. Big Al says, it's our birthday this month, Yogi. Yes, it is. 15 days for me. And Big T's birthday is 26. Toy Pup's birthday is soon. Selma's birthday, I believe, is the 11th. It might be the 12th. If I'm not mistaken, we have a few more friends with birthdays coming up. Let's see. Daddy drops a link for a short. Thanks, Daddy. Oh, thank you. Kat says she went after him and left a message. Adverts. Arg. Sorry about that. Yes, always. Absolutely. 100% Jamulance, Dottie. You can always drop a link. Everyone, feel free. Freya says, Running Boy, this morning I go to the pub. It's rush, yes. If I need to stop in there half my time. Hey, Michael. Michael says, hey there, Yogi. Maybe lurking, buddy, because the weather is looking like it might. Sorry, guys. Blow up a tornado. Well, I hope not. Yeah, I hope not. Runner Boy says, Skits, can I grip your big muscles and give them a gentle but firm squeeze for science reasons, of course? Well, of course. I don't know exactly what science experiment that you're doing. Hey, Toy Pups. Tina says, Philly Knickers is great. Glad everyone is saying hi. Toy Pups, how are you? Thanks for dropping the link, Dottie. Hey, are you guys subscribed to the Jamulance? She's been a big inspiration for me for the past year for all kinds of reasons. For one, no one can keep Dottie down. And someone has tried. Someone has actually literally tried. Force her off of YouTube. And she took a stance and said, nope, I'm not running. and she came back bigger, bigger than ever. Pip Up says, "Hi Yogi, hi chat. How is everyone today? We can't say, but we want to say we smashed the like button and we shared. Thank you so much, Toy Pups. We're looking forward to catching up soon." Maria says, "But I did just drive when the police come. You don't want to drive drunk. They pretty much know me as a drunk person who doesn't care." I don't care for driving too much either, Maria. Maria says, "But it needs to stop. It's an obsession that needs to stop. But I've done it for so long, I just gotten to a rhythm. Going to the pub, getting drunk, it's crazy, and then getting called by the police because I'm driving. It's stupid." Well, I mentioned before how leaving alcohol behind worked for me, how it happened for me. I was hanging out there too, T, and I'm always happy to talk about it if anyone's ever interested. As most things that have happened in my life, I stumbled through it. I stumbled upon it. Michael says, "Oops. Hey there, Danny. Hey, Danny. Welcome in, my friend. Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan says, about to go somewhere with my cousin, but I want to hit the like button and show love to you in the chat. Thank you so much, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Have fun with your cousin." Kat says, "Hi, Danny." Selena says, "Willow. Did I miss Willow?" There she is. Willow says, "How's everyone?" Willow, how are you? Brian says, "Well, I think 2 months now. No alcohol, just pot in the evening." That's awesome, Brian. Chris says, "I lost a person I really cared about to a drunk driver. It destroys so many." It does. Everyone connected. I mentioned my experiences drinking and driving through much of the 1990s. Hey, Raj. And I had the good fortune of getting pulled over and getting a DWI. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me. It saved my life, and who knows how many lives it actually saved. I don't know. I could probably figure it out. I don't know if I could state it. The reasons why I drank away the 1990s. But as I was drinking, I was putting in place, I was cultivating the habits that was going to lead to a complete life of sobriety and joy soon after. My meditation practice deepened, my yoga practice deepened. I picked up A Course in Miracles and stuck with it. Even when I threw it aside, found its way back in my hands, and I started again, and I started again, and I started again. My diet began to change. Relationships ended that were long past their time, even if I wanted to hold on to them. And not because I made these changes. It's because I made the changes of meditating. I put in place the positive habits, and my life began to revolve around them, and everything changed. So I always urge people, yeah, you could quit. You could grit your teeth and force your way through something, go to meetings for the rest of your life. And if you need to go to meetings, go to meetings. That's one way of doing it. There's another way, a gentler way. And that is, don't worry about stopping right now. Definitely, if you're endangering people, get help now, immediately. But if you start cultivating the habits that would lead to that sobriety, I guarantee you it'll happen on its own. And you'll have an epiphany, magical event. So, hey, Rhea, um, do me a favor, please. Let's not talk about anything that's illegal because it's not good for my channel. Willis says, "Can we do breath work tonight?" Yep, we definitely can. We can do it soon. All right, I know I'm way behind. Selena's waving at Jonathan. Raj says, "What the heck?" It's a good. What the heck? I don't know. T says, "Say Willow, breath work, cool." Michael says, "Oops." All right, let me go all the way to the bottom. Hey, Jamie. Sorry I didn't welcome you when you came in, my friend. Thanks, Big Al. Appreciate it. Bryce says I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Bryce says, yeah, I couldn't believe the time I came home with my bumper on my car was missing. I had that happen to me as well. I had a police officer bring in my um, license plate embedded in shrubbery. Cindy says, Yogi Eric, I love supporting the notion that there's more than one way to get help. Yes, most definitely. I I love the 12 steps. I think anyone who needs um, to go to meetings, AA, get the help that you can. But yeah, it's definitely not the only way. It's one way. And the 12 steps, of course, are a spiritual program that doesn't need an organization. You can practice them on your own, or you can form your own group. I've shared the whole story before. Um, I will again if anyone asks. I never mind talking about it. I've been asked before, aren't you told the story? Aren't you ashamed? And I don't know if being ashamed is the way I would describe it. When I look back on that, it was another person. It doesn't feel like me. Although it certainly was. I can remember all of it, some of it. Let's see. Wonder Boy says, "Can we get Yoda a big welcome?" Of course. Welcome, Willow, my friend. Welcome, Willow, our friend. It's always good to have Willow here. Willow's family. Willow belongs here. Cena says, "Gravity Core." Hello. Hey, Mark. How are you? Selena says, "Gravity Core. Hello. Congratulations again on your monetization. So awesome to see. And man, they deserve it." Hey, Soulstar. How are you? Willis says, "Thanks, Yogi. Appreciate that. Always." Um, so I was mentioning to Selena, she had mentioned um, Three Gates. It's a great way for conversations. It's a great way. It's great for live streams. Great for any kind of chat. Here's the important issue of it. It's a mindful activity. The Three Gates are about mindfulness. That how often are we ever aware of what we're thinking? Even when we're having a conversation, we're seldom ever aware of all the thoughts that are going on in our head. When you practice those three gates, it's a way of slowing down and being the observer of the thoughts instead of being caught up in the energy of the thoughts. So it's pinned up above, and we've talked about it. Uh, I was talking about it ages ago, and it comes up in conversation here on occasion. It seems to be much needed lately. So if it says three gates from now on, Rhea, Phil says, and me a bit yogi. Oh, you're saying about Rhea? Brian says, and the times they called Highway told me when I was driving, well, I was not on the wheel. Cops showed up at my house. Brian has been through the fire, guys. He's come out the other side. Come out the other side, and he is here to help people get to the other side too. So, hey, Jim Rat, big work. Jim Rat, you're looking good, man. So, the three gates, we ask ourselves before any thought becomes a word, is it true? We've had that happen where we've asked people, is it true? And they say, yes, it is true. Not, is it true for you? Is it true across the board? Is it a truth that is universal? Not is it a you want it to be true, you wish it was true, or it should be true. Is it absolutely true? Can you know 100% certain that it's true, not just for you, but it might be true for someone else? We're talking truth with a capital T, not versions of versions of versions. So if it can pass through that first gate, you proceed to the second gate. The second gate, is it necessary? And it has that same depth of inquiry. Is it really necessary? Not just to make you feel good, not to gratify the ego, not to prove a point, not so that you can feel right and make someone else wrong. Is it necessary? Does it serve a purpose? Is it helpful? And if it can pass that gate, it goes to the last one, which is the most vital one, and sometimes I think the only one we need. Is it kind? And should we even have to qualify that? Is it kind? Again, it's not self gratification. If it can pass all those three gates, then you say it. This doesn't have to be something that we do in every single casual conversation, although it is a nice form of self inquiry. Again, it puts us in that position of realizing that we are the observer of our thoughts and not the thoughts themselves. But in important conversations, in dialogue is a little different than just banter, casual conversation. We should all have periods of dialogue. I think that this, what we're doing, I think of it more of a dialogue. For me, I liken it to jazz. We're pivoting, you know? We're never exactly on course. Well, it says I came on a bit late by accident, just because they had to try and give Rusty some of her swing. I can't spell it. Gotcha. Uh, her meds to help her survive and eat and drink, but she isn't taking it so well. Yeah, you mentioned that uh, she doesn't like it. I'm glad she has you. Big Ass says, well, I can use a knife and a fork. I can walk and talk. Can you chew gum? As you do that, I can comment and listen. I can disappoint two women at the same time, at least. So that's the three gates. Here's the deal. I dislike timing people out. I think I've done it less than 5 times in over a year and a half of doing live streams. I dislike even erasing comments. I've done that more times. But for some of us, there's going to be zero tolerance, zero strike. However, so if you can't do There's 3 gates. That's fine. But you got to be timed out for 24 hours. And you get to start over the next day. Maybe 24 is too much. What do you guys think? The thing is, you always get it. No one's ever banned forever. Everyone gets a fresh start the very next day or whenever that time limit runs out, whatever time you think is best. And you get a fresh start. And maybe it'll be a little easier next time. And you can repeat as long as you want, forever, if you need to, if you want to. Sooner or later, 2 things will happen. People will either start being very mindful and very kind on their approach to other people because it feels better. Just feels better. It's not about me. It's not even about the live stream. It's not even about my channel. It's about you, whoever you happens to be. You will feel better when you're kind, and you will feel better when you know that you're kind. Not thinking, well, of course I'm kind. Are you? No exceptions? So let me know what you think about the time limit. But again, everyone gets a fresh new start. Eric Point says, it feels good to be kind. Facts. Absolutely. How are you, Eric? And you know what? No one's been kinder to me for the past year plus a couple months than Eric Lapointe. Where it says, no, I don't have friends. They're just a waste. They don't have to be. Cat says, well, I would like you to make some good friends here. Take advantage of what's offered. Tina says, I'm kind or I will remove myself. I choose my own reality. Nice. I think, I don't know, Selena. Maybe I'm wrong. I think you are kind because you have kindness in your heart. It's just who you are. It's your natural expression. And I see that with everyone here. Natural expression. Sometimes our natural expression is covered over by clouds. But remember, you're never the cloud. You're never the cloud. Skid says, you might have to ban me for longer than 24 hours. I'm a bit of a rebel. You are a rebel, but you're a rebel with a heart. Hey, T, you take your supplement yet? So sorry, guys. I know I missed some of the comments. Willa says, I just don't know. Big Al says 24 hours is fine. Willa says, yeah, but she needs it, just like she doesn't understand. I just like need to do more, but I can't. Are you able to get her to take the medicine? Oh, you're letting her have a break. She must be so stressed. Okay. Trust that you know what to do, Willow. Trust your heart. Gravity says, hey to, or I'm sorry, Jamie says, hi to Gravity Core. All right. Big Al says, with people get one warning, they get 24-hour ban. If they continue to get hidden from the channel. Yeah, I don't want to hide anyone from the channel. I want everyone to have a fresh start. And by fresh start, I don't mean by saying, are you going to behave this time or anything like that? A fresh start means there's no past. They are here for the very first time and they get treated like they were here for the very first time. Eric says, yoga is my real true friend. Thank you, Eric. Most certainly. 100%. Hey, Lucy. He says, time out to think and reflect upon your actions and behaviors. I've had a few. but I've been a good girl here. I can't believe someone would have timeout Fumble BT. He says, Ray Road, it's what resonates that concluded. DC says, Selena Soul Sister. Eric Point says, just because you have friends on YouTube doesn't mean they're fake. Red, you're also my true friend. Thank you, Eric. I definitely like Rhea, and I think of Rhea as a friend. Chris says, Ray, I think Yogi talks about some interesting topics. I would really enjoy being able to focus on yogis and everyone. Do you think you're able to do that? Hey, that's a great point. And thank you for saying that, Chris. When we talk about being kind, don't think of it as just being kind to specific people. Well, I didn't call anyone this or I didn't do that or anything like that. Are you being kind to the channel? Are you being kind to the people here who want to enjoy the conversations that we have virtually every night? Where it says, I mean, all of you are fake as soon as I be mean or something that you think I mean. It's just stupid. Maybe, but where it says, being nice, chill. You know, being nice is different than being kind. And I actually appreciate you saying that, Ray. Let me take my evening supplement. Yeah, we can all be nice. We can choose to be nice. Being nice is um, doing something because you're going to get something back. You're going to be nice before Christmas, so your parents give you presents. I'm sorry, Santa Claus gives you presents. I apologize, guys. I hope I didn't disillusion anyone with what I just said. So strike that completely. So that Santa Claus gives you presents. Kat says, "Hey, Yogi, um, uh, would you repeat the saying about everyone is either a call for love, or two loves? Is what is it? Everyone is either extending love, all of us, as that's our natural expression, or they are asking for healing or help, or both. Truly, it's the same thing. So, what do you do when someone, the language in the Course in Miracles says brother? What do you do when a brother asks for help? You help. So, that's the thing. There's no trolls. There's no mean people. There's no bad people. There's people who are misunderstood, so misunderstood that they don't even know themselves, which is fine. It's the way it is. People are lost. Our job, this is the art of forgiveness, isn't to see them as lost. It's to see them. It means that we don't look at form, we look at content. We look deeper. Every content is the same because it's one mind. It's the mind of God. You and I, we exist in the mind of God right now, but we're dreaming we are separate. We're dreaming that we are apart. We're dreaming that we're individuals who can do bad things to each other. That's form. We are not form, but it certainly feels real. We want to escape form. Doesn't mean we don't enjoy the world. Doesn't mean that we don't even enjoy the duality of separation. It can be fun, but we don't reside. Our home isn't duality. Our home isn't separateness. It's not being apart. Our home is heaven, and heaven isn't that place in the sky on clouds playing a harp, lovingly gazing up at God. Heaven is our existence within God, and it's right now. Jesus gave explicit directions. Kingdom of heaven is within. Yoga is an entire pathway to God. So People who come in here or anywhere or in your everyday life who are mean, intrusive, obtuse, whatever, are doing you a great favor because they're saying, wake up, wake up, wake up. Look past the form, look past the action, and see the true mind of God, which exists as pure innocence within all of us. Doesn't mean that we don't hold someone responsible on the level of form. Doesn't even mean that we have to let someone off the hook on the level of form. It means we just don't take form so seriously because we know within who they truly are, and they just gave us this opportunity. As well, let yourself off the hook. You didn't make a mistake, you provided a teaching opportunity for someone. If you flip someone off in traffic, you can certainly feel bad about it later and say, what a poor student of A Course in Miracles I am. What would Yogi think if he saw me now? Who knows? Maybe I was the guy that you flipped off and I flipped you off back. I don't know. It has happened before. Hasn't happened in a while. I'd like to say it hasn't happened in a while because I'm spiritually advanced. Hasn't happened in a while because I don't have a car. That's the truth, because I don't have a car. Give me a second, guys. Hey, Praveen, how are you? Sorry, guys, I'm sitting here rambling on. Appreciate everyone being here. So we can let, um, unless the comment is like harmful for the channel, like Big Al helped us out, we can leave comments here. And again, if it gets to the point where it's disruptive to the conversation, then there's that timeout that we talked about. You were either at least attempting to follow the principles of those three gates. And again, it's not about me or the channel. It's meant for each of us. Can I be mindful? Just for a little bit. Bo says, when are you doing breath work, Yogi? Willow, my friend, when would you like to do breath work? You say the word. Excuse me, guys. You say the word and we will do breath work. Big Al says, see you later. I'm off. Thanks for coming in, Big Al. Selena says, Yogi, yes, kingdom of heaven is here within us. We are children of God. And guess what? We get to make this here, the kingdom of heaven. It certainly isn't right now because of our projections, and we perceive what we project. But forgiveness heals our projections. It heals our perceptions. It's certainly not easy, but hey, we're given a task, we're given a function, and it gets easier. And here's the wonderful thing. When you mess up, you get to forgive yourself. That's the hard point. Let's see. Willow says a bit like every second, but I don't know. I don't know. The last time I had to with my Fluffy, my old guinea pig, wasn't much help. I had to ask someone to help me feed him, but I wasn't helping. I was crying on the floor. Do you have anyone you could ask for help? Hey, Michael. Michael says, "How are you doing today?" I'm good, Michael. How are you? Let's see. Sorry, guys, I missed a lot. Eric Point says, "Ray of the darkest of places still can't smother out the smallest light from a candle." Beautiful. From So if there's a helper, it will always shed light on what's right. Thank you so much, Eric. Absolutely beautiful. Kat says, Ray, I'm really sorry that you've had that experience. And I'm really sorry that you're not being allowed to express yourself in a more helpful way. Simple says the job of the illusion is to make you lost. See the illusion of what they are. Just that. Yes. Agreed. You not feeling well, Praveen? Eric Point says, yes, Santa is real. I can confirm that. Of course he can. Eric Lapointe is a Christmas tree farmer. He's probably got Santa's cell phone number. Hey, Sheena, like 23, much appreciated. Hey, Vern. Where it says, friends are a waste of space and waste of time, waste of speaking to them. Fake friend, a lot more, just a lot more swearing. They don't have to be. Vern says, hope you're all having a good day. Thank you, my friend. Guys, I apologize for falling behind chat. I didn't see I didn't see a lot of what was going on above. If you guys want to fill me in, or if I'm better left in the dark, that's fine too. Let's see. Skid says, hey, Eric LP. You talk to Santa, tell him it's okay to take me off the naughty list now. I don't know. He does check it twice, Skits. Hey, Joshua. Archie, my friend, how are you? Selena says, see, no need to apologize. Kids came here to listen to Yogi and focus on the positive. I'm all over the place in the chat, guys. I apologize. Archie says, done share live stream. I'm a community host. Much appreciated, my friend. Archie, I haven't seen you live for a bit. Am I just missing you? We got some love from Sheena. Thank you, Sheena. Michael says, hey there, Skits. Michael says, sorry for lurking. Just keeping an eye on the weather. How is everything there? So, hey, Kat, thank you for bringing that up. Here's the thing. You can wake up in the morning and set the intent. I love what it says in the Course in Miracles. Everyone is either extending love or asking for healing or help. No exceptions. I'm going to practice that today. And then someone cuts you off in traffic on the way to work. You spill hot coffee on your lap. Your boss yells at you. These people aren't asking for healing or help. They're just being jerks. No. Yes, they're being jerks on the level of form, but on the level of content, they are asking, wake up. Help me wake up. See me for who I truly am. Here's the wonderful thing. The only way we'll ever see ourselves for who we truly are is by freeing people of form, of holding them to our own perceptions. Because the perception is a tiny piece of the puzzle, and we mistake it as the whole. You did this to me yesterday, so therefore, for the rest of our relationship, however long it might last, I'm going to judge you as someone I shouldn't trust, someone who's mean, someone who did this or someone who did that, whatever. And they stay that way. And even if we forgive them, we say, well, I'm not going to forget. Forgiveness is truly forgetting. It's forgetting that you are form and seeing someone as content. Lucy says, I woke up on a nap. I needed that nap. I'm a robot. Naps are pretty cool. When I'm able to, I try to do my yoga nidra nap. 20 minutes sometimes. Thank you, Praveen. We get a thumbs up from Praveen. Much appreciated. Will says just to make sure she isn't in pain. So Willa, oh, can we do breathwork soon? Yes. It's the only time to try and get Rusty to eat her meds. I want to keep doing every 5 or 10 minutes. Yes, we can do that. We'll do that now. Quick question. How long do you have to do that for, Willow? Let's see. Chris is sending prayers to Michael. Joining in for that. T says I did some yoga nidra yesterday. I highly recommend yoga nidra for everyone. 1 hour of yoga nidra, it's also called psychic sleep or yogic sleep, is the equivalent of 4 hours of actual sleep. Lucy says, update on my brother. He is home in a neck brace. He's doing well, but needed a lot of help. I know your family is going to be there for him, Lucy. I know you're going to be there. Michael says, you know me so well, Sniper, if the power doesn't go out. In fact, Praveen says, inhale love, exhale fear. Let yoga make your mind clear. Beautiful. I think we all get to do that for each other. I know you guys do it for me. All right. T says, Lucy, big hugs. Glad he's home. We're going to do some breath work. Nature says, well, Michael says he's up under a high hill, so he's good. Awesome. Chris says, happy to hear your brother's home. And Willa says, thank you, Yogi. Until she eats, so the vet said, oh, that won't hurt her. Every time she eats some of that, it's not food, it's the med I have to swing, so can't spell. It's like spoken. Gotcha. Mark says, like guys and girls, have a best day. Thank you, Mark. Much appreciated, my friend. You guys hooked up with Gravity Core Fitness, one of the premier fitness channels on YouTube. All right, so breath work. Let me ask real quick, does anyone have preferences? If we don't have preferences, I might go to what we've been doing. I'd like working with specific breath for a length of time. It's always good to have variety, but variety for the sake of variety leads to various results. Breathe in peace, breathe out strife. Yoga is the rhythm, the soul of life. I love that. I absolutely love that. Hey, Praveen, is there going to be a song coming up? Danny says, Yogi, just a Josh in basement. I love toy pups. He hungry. He wants McDonald's foods. All right. Well, hey, Danny, why don't you bring him a cup of coffee and a donut? Michael says, crap, I sound like my dad. That's actually pretty cool, though. I find myself sounding like my dad quite often. And man, my heart smiles when that happens. All right, Semper says 428. 428. We can do that. Actually, if you don't mind, let's extend that. Let's extend the breath hold. 448. 4482. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 8, hold for 2, and repeat. That's a little bit of a step up. We've been doing 4, 4, 6, 2. When we extend the exhale, it deepens the relaxation response. So, for those who wish to participate, Again, let me know who's in. Let me say hi to my cat real quick. Let's see. Sniper says, I find something nice about that second floor, but only at night. Chris is in. Skits is in. Awesome, Skits. Praveen says, if you want, sir, I will make it for you. I would love it. Praveen, I would absolutely love it. So this will be a nice calming breath. And Willow is ready. That would be awesome, Praveen. So we're going to close our eyes. And we're going to tune into the breath. We just want to notice. Not making any changes to it right now. We just want to notice. You might be breathing high up in your chest. You might be breathing through the mouth. Or you might be breathing through the nose. Feeling your belly rise with the in-breath and fall on the out-breath. We're noticing, relaxing, easing the breath into a steady rhythm. Making sure now that we're breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. We're going to scan the body, starting with the temples and around the eyes. And on the in-breath, we relax. On the out-breath, we release any tension that we're holding. We bring the awareness to the jaw. Breathing in, we notice any tension. Breathing out, we release. Awareness to the shoulders and all the way down to the fingertips. Just notice, breathe, relax, and release. A little bit of awareness on the belly, down to the hips, all the way through the legs, all the way to the toes. Any tension. Breathing in, we relax. Breathing out, we release. Now we're going to breathe in for a count of 4. We're going to hold for a count of 4. Exhale for 8. Hold for 2. I will guide everyone through it. All we have to do is relax. If you remember that Ujjayi breath, the ha sound, Darth Vader breath, add that in. We're breathing through the nose. We're exhaling through the nose. So we're going to begin by breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 1, 2. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 1, 2. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 1, 2. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 1, 2. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hold for 1, 2. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2. Last breath. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2. Relax. Allow your breath to settle. Easy pattern. Continuing with the nasal breathing. You can continue with the Ujjayi breathing just for a moment longer, settling into that deep relaxation, the absence of stress, the absence of worry, the release of everything that has accumulated through the course of the day. When you open your eyes, when I see you in the chat, it's a fresh start. Everything begins anew in this moment. And I will see you there when you're ready. Namaste. Welcome, Oscar. Good to see you, my friend. Praveen says, calm the mind, let the warrior cease. Yoga leads to inner peace. Yoga leads to inner peace. I love where this is going, Praveen. So I hope that was helpful. Oh, let's see. Michael says, thanks for the love, Sheena. I may get you to teach me that meditation you were talking about, Yogi. Almost got the hidden meditation place almost done. Walking meditation. It's a beautiful, beautiful form of meditation, especially for those for whatever reason, sitting meditation is more difficult. I'm going to have to work on that 8 because I'm struggling with that too. The key to extending the breath for any length of time is to, thank you, Sheena, is to work on the Ujjayi breath, that ha sound, because that's how we release the breath. We're not exhaling. When we think of exhaling, it's or through the nose. Namaste, Skits. But when we have that ha sound that we make, we're not rushing it. We're releasing the breath. Little like we're deflating a balloon. A little bit of air, a little bit of air. Rafine says, I put alarm, woke up just to join you live. Much appreciated, my friend. It's 3:58 a.m. here. Nice live. Going back to sleep, sir. Thank you for joining, Praveen. Bo says, my brain got confused after that, but thanks, Yogi. I'm a bit calmer now. Stephen says, Ray, I quote Luke, I am your father. Ray says, anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Agreed. The Buddha said that you are not punished for your anger. You're not punished because of your anger. You're punished by your anger. Anger is the punishment. Jamie says, T says, Jamie, I can't PM you. Left a message on page. I responded after the live. So, Willow, remember that Ujjayi breath. That's your friend. Come back to that. Chris says, when you have a dream, you've got to grab it and never let it go. It's a nice quote, right? He says, I struggle with breathing in for 4. Every bit of struggle in the breath is because we are trying to breathe. We're trying to inhale for 4. Here's when I try to inhale for 4, I'm going to the count and I'm ignoring that Ujjayi breath. So breathing in for 4. But when I do that Ujjayi breath, that ha, it's a little bit of constriction in the back of the throat. Willa says, thanks, Yogi, a bit better. So, hey, Willa, let's do this. Me and you, and anyone else can join in. Do you want to do this? We're going to practice the Ujjayi breath. Pretend this is a mirror. And I want to fog up the mirror. We've all done that, right? Fogging up a mirror. So I go to fog it up. Now I'm going to fog up the mirror, or I'm going to make the sound with my mouth shut. Literally, same sound as if I'm fogging up the mirror. Now I want to do the same thing when I breathe in. Seems weird at first, but then you get the hang of it. So what I'll do for whoever's interested, I'm going to bring up a timer. Let's do 2 minutes of that Ujjayi breath. All you have to do, breathe in as long or as short as is comfortable for you. But here's what you'll notice. As you're using that Ujjayi breath, you'll be able to deepen it. It'll just get a little bit longer. Exhale, a little bit longer. Lengthen the exhalation past the inhalation. Only requirement. We're going to do that for 2 minutes. Are you okay with that, Willow? Nightmare says, I found you on Twitter, sir. Awesome. I'll check it out tonight after the live stream. Did you send a message? Hey, Sniper. 0 strikes. If you think it's time, it's time. We can start fresh tomorrow. Let's see. MMD Mixed Vlog says, nice content, my friend. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. kind of fun to do the impossible. Agreed. Willow says, yes, fine, Yogi. And I'm ready. All right, so Willow, and anyone else who wants to practice lengthening their breath on the inhalation and the exhalation, we make that ha sound. MMD, I'm good, my friend. We're going to do a little guided meditation for 2 minutes. So, Willow, if you could close your eyes, relax, tap into the calm spot that we just created through the breath work that we've just done. You're going to breathe in, making that ha sound. You're going to exhale and extend the exhalation a little bit longer. Doesn't matter how much longer, just a little bit longer. And then you immediately come back. Do it again. With your eyes closed. We're going to start now. 2 minutes. Breathing in at your own pace. Exhaling. Lengthening the exhalation. This is called the ocean's breath. And it's called the ocean's breath because you're literally creating the calmness of the ocean's wave. As you breathe in, hear the wave. As you exhale, hear the wave. Relaxed. Listening to the ocean. Allow yourself to be that wave. Be the breath. Inhaling easily, sound of the ocean. Exhaling easily, sound of the ocean. Very gentle. Breathing in with a ha, exhaling with a ha. Lengthen that exhalation. Keep exhaling a little bit longer, each time a little longer. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And I will see you in the chat. Rebecca says, hey, Jamie. Hey, Rebecca. So we can always reduce it down to one gate. Is what you're about to say kind, not your version of kind. Here we're going to practice empathy. How does the person that you're referring to, how are they going to feel if I say this? Is it going to disrupt the chat? Because guess what? You're a guest. You're a guest in our live stream, but we would love to make it your live stream. All of ours. Everyone's included. However, with everyone being included, there comes some responsibility. Not everyone's up for the responsibility. So they might not be here, but they can start again the next day. Skid says, good to see you, Nightmare Brother. I hope your week is going tremendously. Willow says, that was better, Yogi. Thank you. You're welcome. I thought it might be for you. He says, "Hey, William, what is? How you doing, William? Hey, it sounded like you had a good day with your father the other day. There you go. Michael makes an excellent point. Ray, it doesn't matter what you say; it's how it comes across. And you say boring means you're not interested, which means you're not being kind. The question is, if you don't want to be kind, why would you want to hang out with a bunch of kind people? You're welcome, Willa. Rebecca says, "How are you, Yogi?" Rebecca, I'm doing pretty good. Congratulations on your mileage. So what's new, William? Willa says, "No, I'm going to keep you running. I'm just going to give Rusty her meds. Uh, the same thing. So my question is, why are you here? Oops. Um, I just won't be chatting, but we're listening, my friend. Hey, Willow, what we thinking of you? Sending you love, sending you energy." Michael says exactly, and saying, "I don't know, I don't care" is pretty much doing the same thing. My question is, why are you here? Hey, Duncan. Duncan Walsh says, "Hey, Eric, is this second account, Duncan?" Rebecca says, "Bumblebee, I've now run 370 miles. Awesome." Skid says, "I just want to tell you how each of you have been a huge impact on my life, and I want to just say thank you. Um, that for being yourselves. You have made the world a better place. Much love. Much love to you, Skits. Hey, Skits, include yourself in that. Include yourself and acknowledge how impactful you are through your music, through your friendship, through your kindness." William says, "Same stuff, different day. Everything will continue to be the same as always has been." Rebecca says, "How are you, Bumblebee?" Hey, Dan. Dan says, "So, Yogi, my friend, I hope all is good." All is good. Dan, how are you? Nice to see you. He says, Skits, we all help each other, support one another. You're sweet." Duncan says, "Sorry, just noticed I was logged out." Gotcha. How are you, Duncan? Rebecca says, "Costs nothing to be kind, but means everything." You're absolutely right about that, Rebecca. MMD Bix says, "Nice topic, my friend. I like your content." Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Hey, while you're here, sorry, I was doing that little breathwork meditation, so I couldn't give you a proper hello. I am subscribed and I hit all notifications. If you guys go visit MMD Mixed Vlog, description, views, live streaming, singing, entertainment, and plants. Man, you got me interested with the plants. I also like singing and entertainment. Just giving a quick look at your channel. Beautiful. I'm looking at some of your shorts. I will definitely be spending some time here, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in. Chris says, "So $1 billion. This is our good friend Duncan Walsh. Duncan's been a friend for quite some time now. Duncan is one of the few people that have done 100 Navy SEAL burpees in 20 minutes. He might be the only one 58 years old who's done it. And he's got a fitness program, 28-day fast track to fitness, body weight scalable, meaning whatever level you are, Duncan's got you covered. Check him out. Billion Dollar Syndrome, www.billiondollarsyndrome.com. Discounts. And hey, if you enter a discount code, Eric25, you get 25% off. And I'll tell you why I support Duncan. One, he's almost my age and he's elite, top of the line. Some of the best of the best. Two, he's a really good guy. Again, a good friend, huge support and inspiration for me. Three, he's an expert and he has your best interest at heart and how to be in the best shape you want to be in. Not everyone wants to be elite and try for 150 burpees. Understood. But you can certainly be healthier, happier, better shape. Duncan will show you how to do it. He says, Rebecca had a huge achievement. I spoke on Yogi last night live, Tuesday. That's 10 minutes of his live. Yes, it certainly was. Let's see. Duncan says, Eric, I heard one of the most powerful songs recently that you may like to hear. I thought of you at the time. What was the song? Very song, but also beautiful. However, I must tell you, must look for it on YouTube now. Do so after you stream. Gotcha. I will do so. Where it says people disrespect you for two reasons: to gain your respect towards them and to bargain your trust towards them, and it never works. So it says, thank you, Eric, you wonderful soul. I'll tell you, you're all here for each other. That warms my heart more than anything. We got some love from Sheena. Rebecca says, I'm off to bed now. I'm going to be off to bed in a few minutes too. I wanted to go a little bit longer, as our friend Willow said she was going to listen. So I thought maybe just knowing that we're all here for her might be helpful as she does this. Hey, Empire. Empire says, I don't know how. What don't we know how to do? Where it says, don't let negativity overcome you. Don't let bitterness conquer you. Excellent advice. Will says, back, she actually looks a bit more like she did last time. I cut some up cucumber and see how a little bit. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Danny's waving at Duncan. Chris says, had a Walmart chopper. Kat says, Michael. Walmart says that you subbed to me. I am subbed to you. Michael says, hey, Kat and Jack, hope you well. Kat says, okay, I'm going to go extra early morning. Kat, I'll be thinking of you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day at work. I hope you have an excellent night's sleep. MMD says, bye-bye, my friend. I'm going to sleep. Have a good night's sleep, my friend. Did I miss the song from Duncan? Oh, there it is. Monsters by James Blunt. I'm going to write that down. Boy, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Thank you, Duncan. Appreciate that. It says, "See, I count myself lucky this evening." I heard Eric once talk about a high five. That was when I first came over here. It confused me so much, but I think I got it now. I often have a confusing effect upon people, including myself. I find myself often befuddled. You know what befuddled me the most? The thought of why, out of all the words I could have chosen, I chose befuddled. That's the mystery, guys. The mystery of our befuddlement. I have a friend, James Plath. He wrote a book called The Gospel of Astonishment, allowing yourself to be astonished. The great Sufi poet says, sell your cleverness and buy astonishment. Astonishment is when you wake up a little groggy, coffee doesn't seem to kick in, you're a little grumpy, wish you could have slept in for an hour. You step out the door and you're confronted by the most glorious sunrise, and your jaw drops open. You don't have a single thought in your head for just a moment. But you find yourself smiling, you find your heart bursting open. Astonishment. Cleverness comes back when we say, it was just a sunset. Any moment, though, we can sell our cleverness for astonishment. Hey, Jory. Jory says, hey, much love and blessings. Much love and blessings to you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Zipper says, Willow, do you find, you have the healing power? Definitely does. T says, Duncan, do you find music beneficial? Very sad, but beautiful. Brace yourself. I will. I'm going to look it up in just a minute. Chris says, hi, Jory stay. He says, Yogi, message you. All right. So I've missed some stuff. Sheena says, have a great night, everyone. We're going to call it a night. In just a minute. Let's see. Duncan says, I will say through you have a tissue two hand. It's generally a very sad song, but as I say, beautiful. All right, you definitely have me intrigued. All right, let me get down to the bottom. I apologize, guys. Did you ever watch the film Predestination? No, I got your email. Thank you, and I will watch it. I can't say exactly when, but I will be downloading it and I will be watching it. Lisa says, good night, Yogi Eric, and everyone. Good night, my friend. Duncan says, yes to Bumble. Always like to train in music. Will says, Yogi, read what I said. I will. Let me get up there. Oh, about me being back? Right? I've read that. Will says she actually took a bit more than she did last time and cut some cucumbers, and she had a little bit, one tiny bite though. But it's something. One tiny bite is something. Just keep building on that little bit of positivity. Oh, may expire, so worth downloading. I will do that. Thank you, Duncan. He says, Duncan, I do like therapeutic music. Like to help with anxiety or healing. Love my steel drum, and had to play my drum yesterday. Let's see. Willa says, exactly, squirrel, and hopefully she will be nice. Duncan says the song hits harder than a 2-minute finisher. Man, that's saying something. Michael says, thinking of bringing ASMR music back. Just trying to work it out on Refusion. It's hard. It's a worthy addition to your channel, that's for sure. Lula says, yes, I'm not much sleep tonight. I'm up every 5 to 10 minutes, giving her meds. Chris says, have a wonderful night, everyone. You too, Chris. All right, I'm going to wrap things up. Hey, Home Slice, my friend, it's nice to see you. I really enjoyed your live stream. Guys, our new friend, the Home Slice and Skillet Show, go hang out with her and her chickens. That's all I need to say. Go hang out with her and your chickens. You won't regret it. You'll have a lot of fun. Homesway says, thank you for the support. It's been, I love to connect. It has been on my end as well. Duncan says, Bumble, the song is sad. Are you sure? Homesway says, thank you so much. You're welcome, my friend. Hey, it was your conversation. It was your presence that just filled your chat up with so much joy. Zipper says to Willow, Freya quote, we have to keep up to 3 gates now. On it will be instantly timed out for a fresh day. The next day, it will help them and chat move more with some harmonic. Exactly, 100%. He says, Duncan, nah, I'm gonna roll up a good time. Excellent. Tom Slice says, we support kids still on my channel, so it's fun. Nice, I like that. Skits is going to take a dog for the walk. Good night, everyone. Much love. Keep smiling and remember, be happy. You too, Skits. Willis says, the things I do for my pets. Bye, Yogi. Hey, we love them. You know, that's why we do it. Search on YouTube, Eric. Don't Google it first. Gotcha, Sniper. Willis says, thanks so much for the breath work. It helped a bit, my friend. We'll keep working with it, Willow. Homestead says, hit the like. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Jamie says, good night, all. Good night, Jamie. I will see everyone tomorrow. If you're around, 5 a.m. live stream. Willis says, yes, thanks. I don't need sleep. I need to look after my fur baby. My sick fur baby. If you can, get a little bit of sleep in between. Good night, Willow. Denny says, Yogi, I'm going to Puppy Mommy's live stream. All right, I'm going to go in and say goodnight to Puppy Mommy too. I'll see you there, Danny. Thank you. Let's see. Homesite says, support chickens, y'all. They are fun. They are fun. So smart. And you have beautiful birds. Duncan says, email your view if you get a moment. I will. Thank you, Sniper. Homesite says, my folks are coming your way, Eric. Well, thank you. Much appreciated. All right. So we're wrapping things up. Guys, I'm going to see everyone tomorrow. Regular time. All 3 of them. And maybe a bonus. Hey, Asia. Nice to see you. We're wrapping things up, Asia, my friend. Okay, guys, I'm going to get some sleep. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care.